All right, here today with Ed for what we're calling Old School Corner. Corner, get it? And we have here today, what do you call this? This is a bike you had when you were a kid?
This is a replica of my childhood bike, probably from 82-ish, probably when I was a freshman in high school. And this is a Diamondback Medium Pro. It is a frame and actually 97 Viper forks because the forks are impossible to find. A little secret you didn't know. It has CW style bars on it that my mother took me to Kmart and bought fake CW bars back in the day. So it has fake CW bars on it. It has a standard Amy grips. Gotta have the checkerboard because that was what we ran back in the day. Suzu hubs, high flange hubs with mismatched MX style brakes. You have to take the brakes and switch the colors. So that was what we did back in the day. And fluted seat post, blue, and the blue knobby tires and fake Araya rims. Because back in the day, we could not afford real Araya rims. And you still can't today. So we put...
you do what you got to do to make it look right.
That's right. It looks... I mean, it's as reproduction as most things out there. So it is a reproduction. The number plate is an original Haro number plate that was added a little bit later. I have yet to change the number on it to blue numbers, but it will get changed because my number's always been 31. So that's the number I stick with. But this number plate... didn't quite fit the CW bars, but it still needed to be on here. What else? Oh, it does have Team Schwinn 3-piece cranks are very similar to the Maxi Cross cranks.
All right.
But I think a little more valuable, the Schwinn ones. I had some people contacting me wanting these Schwinn cranks, and I liked them too much, and I put too much time in polishing them. I said, nah, I'll just keep them on there.
Yeah, you don't see those much nowadays either.
Because like anything back in the day, you would... build what you had with what you had, and that's the way we did it. We'd change and swap parts all the time.
Right. That's same with my era, but this is really nice.
And then the KKT, these are actually MKT reproductions, which were very similar to the original KKTs that I had. And it was actually my second bike. I had a lot of mongooses that I would take and team cycles, and I would take the Redline stickers and put them on there, and everybody, oh, you got a Redline. No, it's just a cheap chrome frame. But as I said before, chrome is my favorite color, and
chrome is a great color.
This is so this is one of them bikes that is just a wall hanger. I haven't ridden it yet. I don't want to get the tires dirty, I guess. So
yeah, colored tires they get dirty so fast, or they tan very terribly in the sun.
And I took it out for a photo shoot. That was about as far as I got with it. I didn't really do much else. One thing I always had when we were young was these grips were so popular, and I put them on everything. And if you look around, you'll see like the Redline has those grips on it, and
the Mongoose has them on grips. The Haro has those grips.
Yeah, they were just my favorite grip.
That's how I was when I was a kid. The ODI long necks was what I like. I still have them now.
And, two different eras.
Exactly.
I'm a kid of the 70s and 80s, and you're from the 90s.
And 2000s. Well, late 80s, 90s, 2000s,
But anyway, that's replica of the childhood bike, and it's one of my favorites.
So, what did you have to do to it when you got it? Did you have to polish the frames, acid soak it? What did you have to do to this thing?
I got this as a frame that a guy had in Marketplace, and he had it just the frame. It was literally the frame with dings, dents. There are quite a few dents, as you can see. It was well loved, and I got it for such a steal. And I have a thing about bringing things back to life. As you well know, anything that I get, I just want to save it. And this was one of those bikes that I just felt like I wanted to save it, but I wanted to leave it as original as possible, not changing it, making it look ridden, and not be afraid to get on it and actually ride it. So that's where that ended up. Soaked it in acid, polished the heck out of it, stuck seat post, all that fun stuff, but I found a way to get seat posts out. and then just add my own stuff, whatever I wanted to put on it. The high flange was kind of important. I love the look of the high flange spokes. All race bikes should have spokes.
Right.
And unlike today, we ran brakes on our bikes.
Yeah, the no brakes is kind of a big thing. That was starting when I was riding because I didn't ride brakes for a long time, but now I need brakes because I need to stop
And
quickly.
And then the whole thing with the pads. These are the Vans pads that look like tennis shoes.
Right.
I always thought those were so cool back in the day, but they were so expensive for then. And, we didn't have a lot of money as kids. So I put those on because I thought they was something that I would have wanted to have.
Right.
Same with the seat. This was like a SE seat that I always said, man, if I could have that seat with the lightning bolt on it. I thought it was so cool back then.
Yeah.
But they were expensive, so we didn't have them. So now we have it.
Yep. It's one of those things once you're an adult doing adult things, you can be like, well, you know what? I want it the exact way I really wanted it.
Yeah, so I mean, she's not perfect, but it's mine, and I don't build for anybody but myself.
There you go. Yeah, and trying to get a hold of something like that now is so hard to find. Yeah, you don't see I've never seen one of these for sale ever.
You can. I mean, people have big prices on them.
Yeah, and you got to find the right people.
I don't feel that this is extremely valuable. I mean, it probably
It is to the right person.
But to me, it's more of just the nostalgia of it.
Right.
Because I really dig the old bikes, and I mean, that's why yeah.
There's plenty of them that are being able to be seen in the background.
Oh yeah, 86 or 87. This is not a replica. They do reproduce these now.
Yes,
and
I've noticed
the
that.
reproductions, unfortunately, are kind of cheap. But this one I just finished. It is a 87 FS1 Mongoose, the first freestyle bike that Mongoose made.
Yes.
This has been powder coated, and it's about 90% original, with the exception of the tires and the grips.
Right, the standard stuff that usually doesn't stand the test of time.
Correct. The
Rubber.
This was left behind a barn. It was pretty bad shape when I got it, and it was one of them ones I wanted to bring back. I don't remember if you saw it when I brought it home.
I vaguely recall the pictures of it.
Yeah,
I think it was rough, and it was a super dark green, and it didn't look right
Looked
at
like it was
all.
painted with something they would have painted a tank with.
Yeah, it looked
Just
like
the army green.
Yeah.
Right. Then there's a rarity there. This is a 87 General Hustler that I've been kind of mocking up. It's I'm not sure if that's the route I'm going with it, but I kind of dig it. The frame and fork are original paint, which aren't perfect, but there's an old saying that says it's only original once.
This is true.
And so that one's going to stay yellow. It's a Fred Blood edition.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
Yeah, I've only seen like one or two of those ever, and that's only in like somebody's videos, and I don't see these for sale at all either.
Yeah, well, she's a work in progress too. So we'll when the feeling hits me, I'll finish that one up
Right, with the other projects around here.
with all 20 of the other bikes. That's right.
Yeah. Well, that's all we got for today. But remember, support your local bike shop. Always buy from your local people or the owner-operated places online. Like, you get what stuff? Pork Chop.
Pork Chop's good. Albies. Planet BMX.
There's Powers BMX.
Guru.
Yeah, there's the
Another
Guru
one.
out there. Support all the local folks. If you don't, they're going to disappear. And then where are we going to buy our parts at?
And get out and ride them.
That's
That's important because the riders aren't right here, but the riders are hidden.
Yeah, they're on the
behind
other
the
side of the
camera.
camera.
We'll talk about those another day.
Yeah, exactly. And we're out of here.